Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. In this video, we are to learn exponent 0. If you are to look at this formula on the left, you have a, the base, to the power of 0 is equal to 1, is always the case, and we should let our a not equal to 0. So any non-zero base to the power of 0 will give you 1. So let's refer to the examples we have. 12 to the power of 0 gives you 1, straightforward. And y to the power of 0, and additionally y is not equal to 0. Any non-zero base to the power of 0 should give you 1. Next, we have a negative fraction to the power of 0, 1, straightforward, and 0 to the power of 0, in our context, we say is undefined. Moving on, we have negative exponent. If you refer to the formula, you can see a to the minus n power. We want to turn this negative exponent to positive. So what do? Is by taking the reciprocal of the base, or in other words, you are to flip the base. If you are to refer to the formula on the right, and now you see that your base is now flipped to the bottom. It was on the numerator, and is now flipped to the denominator, and you are to change the sign of the power. So that's what negative exponent means. Let's look at the first example you have. 2 to the power of minus 3. We want to turn this minus 3 to a positive power. So you are to flip the 2, the base. So if you are to flip the base, you should get half. After you flip the base, the power changes sign. So it's now this. If you are to simplify this expression, you should get somewhat like this. 2 at the denominator being multiplied by itself for 3 times, and ultimately you should get 1/8. Moving on, let's look at minus 3 in parentheses to the power of minus 4. If you see the negative exponent, you are to flip this minus 3. So this minus 3 is turned to the denominator. So minus 3 turned to the denominator. And nothing on top, so 1. And then this negative exponent changes to the positive, so 4. And let's simplify that. So your minus 3 is at the denominator. So minus 3 is being multiplied by itself for 4 times. And I believe ultimately you should get your answer as 1/81. Moving on, we are to look at 2 over x to the power of 6. So we want to bring this x to the power of 6 on the numerator. So let's do that. So you are to flip this up, this x as the base, flip it up, so x. And since you flip the x up, your power has to change sign. So this 6 should turn to minus 6. And remember, you had a 2 attached on the numerator, so bring the 2. That should be your final answer. 2x to the power of minus 6. The last, you have 1 over x to the power of minus 5. You want to bring this x on the numerator, so you can bring it. So x, and if you refer to the power, you get a minus 5. So you change the sign of the power. That should give you 5. And you have the 1 attached. So simplify, you should get x to the power of 5.